Has anyone ever asked you which personality type you are? Ever seen an internet video or meme referencing a 4-letter pairing like ISTJ, ENFP, etc.? They are most likely referring to the 16 Myers-Briggs personality types based on the MBTI instrument. What does it mean, and what can knowing your personality type do for you? My name is Leon. This is Body Mind 360, and in today's video, I will share with you the top 5 things to know about Myers-Briggs personality types. If this is your first time watching and you like my content, then make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification icon to be alerted of new videos. Now let's get started. Number 1, Myers-Briggs Type Indicator Foundation. The Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, also known as the MBTI instrument, was developed upon the foundational psychological type theory work of Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung by mother-daughter duo Catherine Cook Briggs and Isabel Briggs Myers. It has been refined over the decades, and it is now administered millions of times per year and trusted by individuals, corporations, and educational institutions worldwide. Bonus fact, although regularly referred as a test, the Myers-Briggs instrument is technically an assessment, as a test would imply the possibility of right and wrong answers with an ability to fail. However, people search the internet for tests, terms much more than assessment. Some people can't even spell assessment. ASS, ESS, MENT, by the way. So you are very likely to see it mentioned as test, including on some of my videos. Oops. Number 2, core theory and important limitations. The MBTI is based on a theory that we are all born with an innate personality type. While this personality type does not change based on this theory, we are human and inherently very adaptive. So over time, we are able to become more effective at functioning outside of our preferred modes. As with anything in life, your results may vary. An important limitation also lies with the fact that the Myers-Briggs instrument was meant to be utilized with healthy individuals. Severe trauma can have a dramatic and sometimes permanent impact on how we function. Taking medications that impact how we process information and/or emotions can also have a drastic impact on us and lead MBTI results to no longer represent us accurately. One example I have is with a client I actually dealt with a couple years back. They were a cult survivor. They were raised from birth until early teens in this cult compound and then were rescued by the authorities. When I dealt with this individual, it was about 15 years after that when they were trying to figure themselves out. But when we discussed their MBTI results, it was very clear that she had developed a lot of defensive mechanisms to compensate for the trauma, and it definitely caused issues when we were trying to figure out what her innate personality type was versus kind of what she adapted into being externally. Now, finally, your Myers-Briggs personality type does not explain everything. No instrument is perfect, as human personality is extremely complex, and we always want to keep that in mind. Number 3, the 4 sets of preferences. Your 4-letter personality type is based on the 4 preference pairings, also known as the 4 dichotomies. Let's take a quick look at the basics. Number 1, we have the extroversion-introversion dichotomy. This is going to identify where you prefer to focus your attention. Also will tell us where you get your energy. This will have you either be identified as having an E or an I as part of your 4-letter score. The second one is the sensing-intuition dichotomy. This is going to identify how you prefer to take in information. It also tends to give us hints to how we tend to communicate externally from my experience. And this will identify you as either an S or an N. The third dichotomy is the thinking-feeling dichotomy. This will tell us how you make your decisions, what elements impact your decision-making process the most, and it will identify you as either a T or an F. The final dichotomy is the judging, perceiving dichotomy. This will tell us how you deal with the outer world. I also, specifically in this section, want to point out that judging does not mean you are judgmental, and perceiving actually has nothing to do with being perceptive, as this often gets brought up by my clients. But in a future video, when we go more in depth, we'll discuss that in greater lengths. And this dichotomy, again, will identify you as either a J or P. Now, combined, your results will provide you with your 4-letter Myers-Briggs personality type. In a future video, I will go over each dichotomy in depth. I will add a link to the video in the description below when they are posted. Number 4, there are various applications related to knowing your personality type. Your personality type can help you understand and optimize different aspects of your life. Your personality type can relate to subjects of communication, stress management, best fit career identification, conflict resolution styles, leadership styles, and many more. You will find videos on all these various subjects on this channel over time. So make sure to subscribe and hit the notification button to be informed when new videos drop. And number 5, preferences versus ability or skill. Now, your personality type identifies preferences. It does not identify ability or level of skill development. It should not limit you. Knowing your type can help you identify which situations may come more easily to you, or can help you anticipate and prepare for other situations that you may find more draining and mentally taxing. Optimally, we can grow to be able to thrive in environments that naturally suit us, but also become highly effective in less preferred situations while minimizing the negative side effects over time. I hope this intro video gives you a better understanding of what the Myers-Briggs personality types are, as well as the limitations that we have to keep in mind. If you'd like an advanced look into yourself and your personality type, then you can take advantage of my consulting services listed in the description below. And for watching until the end, you can enter discount code JUMPSTART2020. That's JUMPSTART 2020 at checkout for $10 off of your purchase. See you next time on your journey to a healthier body and mind.